The definition of public art is simply art that is accessible to the public. Today we're going to highlight some of the unique sculptures found in Okotoks. On the front lawn of the Okotoks Art Gallery sits the Diamond Buffalo. The Diamond Buffalo was created by Morton Burke during Alberta's centennial celebration in 2005 as part of the Sculpture Symposium. It is made of sandstone and was permanently installed on the front lawn of the art gallery in 2013. You will note the sculpture reflects both hard, more geometric-based lines and shapes, a reference to Cubism, an early 20th century art movement, and softer, more organic form. Morton Burke describes this organic to cubic style of the sculpture as a reflection of the evolution from indigenous people living in harmony with the earth to Europeans arriving and impacting the surrounding landscape. In the artist's words, the buffalo is an animal that is culturally significant to many of the indigenous peoples of Canada. Its meat was used for food, other parts were used for clothing, shelter, and spiritual ceremonies. Nearly everyone who sees this sculpture will instantly recognize this connection. On the other side of the lawn sits Champing at the Bit. This piece was created by artist Jacques Hildebrand in 2005. Once again as part of the Sculpture Symposium held during Alberta's centennial celebration. It was officially installed at the gallery in 2013. Jacques describes his sculpture as, quote, a contemporary interpretation of the animal that changed the face of the prairies, the horse. The medallions signify the floods that have inundated the Okotoks area. Jacques' modern interpretation of the horse includes sharper lines, organic shape giving way to strong cuts in the stone, revealing a figure that inspires reflection on the strength and power of the horse. The medallions you see, only when one takes a closer look at the sculpture, reflect a personal connection to the land on which it sits, and the ways that land has been changed and impacted over the years. We now move to the River Nymph. This sculpture was carved by internationally recognized Armenian artist Vahe Tokmazyan. Its creation began in 2005 during the Sculpture Symposium held at the Okotoks Art Gallery. In 2013, the artist revisited his work, providing his nymph with a larger sandstone rock to act as a base. The sculpture was then permanently installed just south of the library beside the Sheep River. This work of art weighs in at a whopping 3,100 kilograms. In Greek mythology, nymphs were considered the goddess protectors of the community's water supply. Our sculpture would be considered a naiad, a type of female spirit presiding over fountains, wells, springs, streams, brooks, and other bodies of fresh water. Different from other goddesses, nymphs are generally regarded as divine spirits who animate nature and are usually depicted as young, beautiful maidens who love to dance and sing. Nymphs tended to frequent areas distant from humans, but could be encountered by lone travelers, either during the noon heat or the middle of the night. The naiads specifically were minor goddesses of nature, specifically the rivers and waterways of the world. For our last stop, we make our way to West Ridge Close Park. Easily overlooked in the middle of the park sits an extraordinary piece of public art. Visually stunning, this work reflects the culture of the artist who made it, as well as the land on which it sits. This sculpture, made of bronze and stone, was created by renowned local artist Rocky Barse in 1992. It was commissioned by Profin Developments Incorporated during their development of the area. The sculpture includes a plaque, which gives the Blackfoot origin of Okotoks and reads, "This piece of art represents a meeting place and is a way of giving thanks for the land on which it sits." Barstad is Métis. He was born in Morley near the Stoney First Nation and has lived in High River for over 50 years. Many of his mural-sized works can be found at such places as the Calgary Stampede, the Barse Ranch, and Kananaskis Lodge. Barse had a gallery in High River before it closed in 2012, Two Feathers Gallery. The gallery showcased his own work as well as the work of other First Nation artists in the area. Barse participated in a ceremony to give him the right to paint on skulls. He paints mostly what he knows, his heritage, and the places he has grown up in Alberta. We hope you enjoyed this brief look into some of the public art that can be found in Okotoks. Join us next week as we continue our exploration.